It's the Community Ties Program with Alex Mikas on Tiger Country 97.5 WTGR.
All right, back at it for the work week, and with that, back into Community Ties like we do each and every weekday. We sit down with a member from the community to talk about an organization or an event. Today, the event is the Cystic Fibrosis Sideliners Golf Outing, which will be July 20th and falls on a Sunday this month. And very happy to welcome on Ron Mescher, Trevor Mescher, and Ken Mescher. And gentlemen, thank you so much for coming on the show.
You're welcome. Thank you.
As well, I guess before we get started, Trevor, you have cystic fibrosis. And for folks out there that might not be aware of CF, what does it entail?
Oh, well, I mean, cystic fibrosis is a genetic disease. It's passed down through your parents' genes, and what it is, it affects the 7th chromosome in your body, and it's like I said, a genetic disease, but the main organ it affects is the lungs. However, it affects all of the organs unintentionally, where it'll the mucus within the lungs, as well as the intestines and pancreas, is secreted a lot thicker, and there's a lot more of it. And due to that fact, it's a lot easier, and cystic fibrosis patients are a lot more prone to receiving infections within the lungs, and that'll cause possible hospitalization and so on. But the daily routine and daily life of a cystic fibrosis patient is you wake up in the morning, you're going to be doing about a half hour to 45-minute breathing treatments, and then you'll take your morning pills, and then you go off, go to work, sports, school, whatever your day entails, and then you'll come home and you'll do another vest treatment or a breathing treatment, and then and take some more vitamins and antibiotic pills and so on, and from there, I mean, you also need to be taking digestive pills while you eat. When you do that, that's because of your pancreas isn't able to secrete the digestive enzymes required for you to intake the daily nutrition you need. So therefore, each cystic fibrosis patient is different, but in my case, I'm taking around 8 to 10 digestive pills or enzymes in order to uptake the daily nutrition I need with every meal.
Now, gentlemen, do we know how many people have CF when it comes across the board, whether in the country or the world?
Yes, worldwide, about 75,000 people are afflicted with CF. About 30,000 here within the U.S. And
Trevor, when did you find out?
I was diagnosed when I was 6 weeks old.
6 weeks old.
Yeah.
But important to note that you've lived a very normal life.
Absolutely.
Other than what you just explained, and very involved. And we're going to be talking about the golf outing today. You yourself were a golfer in high school.
Yep, that's correct. I played golf my freshman and sophomore year. Wasn't able to play my junior, senior year because I spent the last 2 years of my high school career, as well as a year on top of that, studying abroad in Copenhagen, Denmark.
Talking with Ron Mescher, Trevor Mescher, and Ken Mescher, all part of the Cystic Fibrosis Sideliners Golf Outing, which will be Sunday, July 20th, and folks can get involved. Ron, how long have we been doing this event? It's been going on for some time.
We've been doing this for about 16 years now.
16 years.
Yes.
And I'm guessing a lot of it probably stems from Trevor, right?
Yeah, he was the main cause of having the outing.
Now, did it just so happen that Trevor became a good golfer, or do you think that maybe some of it had to play into maybe the golf outing?
Well, you talk about genetics. He's got the genetic athletes in the family. No, he's
So a fun event, and Sideliners, a big part in it.
Yes, my wife Karen and I, we started this golf outing 16 years ago to support the Cystic Fibrosis Foundation.
And it's important because we were talking before the show. This is an outing, which is important to note because you're just out there having fun.
We just go out to have fun. The winner is drawn from. We put all the teams in a hat and draw the winner out of the hat.
Wow.
And,
okay.
So you don't have to be a good golfer to win.
And it takes place in Stillwater, in Versailles. And for folks out there that are looking to get involved, it's open to all, right?
Anybody wants to play.
Okay, and I'm guessing the three of you are going to be playing this year?
Well, yeah.
Yep.
Each and every year. Now, do we know how much money we've been able to raise throughout the years?
Throughout the years, we've raised above 60,000.
And 4-person teams. And what's the cost like?
Cost is very reasonable. $60 for non-members. If you're a weekday member or a trail member, that's $50. And if you're a full membership at Stillwater Valley Golf Club, you're $40.
Now, what are the teams like? I mean, traditionally, folks get involved, whether it's family, friends, businesses. I mean, is it sort of all of the above?
All of the above. All of the above.
And what's your favorite part about the golf outing?
The camaraderie. Involved, and everybody's out there having fun. That's what it's all about.
And how about for you, Trevor?
Oh, I mean, I enjoy the entire tournament itself from the beginning to end, but the part where I connect the most is when we all gather towards the end to not only grab a nice meal afterwards, but kind of connect, and I'm able to have a speech and talk to those who came out and supporting the Cystic Fibrosis Foundation and community. I mean, it's a great process, and I love the aspect of me getting able to know those who support me, as well as the cystic fibrosis area.
So not only do you plan the event and have some fun, but you mentioned a speech, so I'm guessing you sort of educate.
Yeah, I mean, like you mentioned, I do play in the tournament itself, but at the end, I do hold a speech for everyone and generally thank everybody for coming out and kind of give them an update on the CF community and what's new and my life itself and what I'm able to do and so on.
Cool. And Ken, how about you? What's your favorite part?
No, it's again like Ron said, it's the camaraderie, everybody having a great time, and again, when at the end of the day everybody gets together and we talk about. Trevor gets up and he gives everybody an update where the CF Foundation is at in their treatments. And, you know, when Trevor was born, the average life expectancy was 18. Now that he's 20 years old, the average life now is around 40 years old.
Wow.
So it is that there's leaps and bounds. We're making great strides in the treatments today. So it's very exciting right now because we might not be able to find a 100% cure, but it's a very exciting time because we're at a point where they are making on the edges of making some great discoveries, and they are confident that CF will be treated be on the same level as treating type 1 diabetes. That's how much the research has advanced in the last 20 years.
That's some wonderful news, yeah. And pretty amazing, and also goes to important to give and to provide and to donate to the CF Foundation. Now, with that, I mean, Trevor, that's got to be, and the ideas is sort of, knowing this, and then like the margin of going from 18 to 40, it's got to make you feel great, but more importantly, to know that money that has been donated in the years is actually going to great use.
Yeah, I mean, the support group that's been following me throughout the years with the cystic fibrosis golf outing, I mean, it's a great help. I mean, like the statistics show, I mean, there's so many new treatments that have been advancing and so on in the life expectancy. I mean, generally, I'm not looking at the life expectancy as maybe other people are who don't have cystic fibrosis, but I mean, I just live life day by day and just go by then. I mean, and there's not too much of an effect with the life expectancy on me.
Ron, it's important to note that everything that's raised, everything that takes place for your outing, which will be July 20th on that Sunday, it goes towards the CF Foundation.
Yeah, we spend no money from the entry fees. It all goes to the Cystic Fibrosis Foundation, and afterwards, Trevor talks, Kenny talks, and then we have an auction. We have some Dragons tickets and some different items that we auction off.
And we mentioned it before, but we'll mention it again. Food's provided. Food
is provided. Yeah, John's IGA has provided the food for 15 years, and I'm very grateful to them.
And they're going to be doing it again this year as we look forward to the event. We're going to take a short break. We'll come back, talk a little bit more about the event when discussing door prizes, skill prizes, skins game, as, again, the Cystic Fibrosis Sideliners Golf Outing in the spotlight on this Monday, July 7th, as we're talking about the event for Sunday, July 20th. Hope you can be a part of this great event where the proceeds go into the Cystic Fibrosis Foundation. More to come. This is Tiger Country.
7.5 WTGR.
All right, 11:23 is the time back here on Community Ties, as very happy to have Ron, Trevor, and Ken Mescher all joining us on the show. The Cystic Fibrosis Sideliners Golf Outing, which will be July 20th at Stillwater, that being a Sunday, in just a couple weeks, I guess a little over 2 weeks' time. And, we're going to be having a lot of fun at Stillwater on that day, and all the proceeds going to the Cystic Fibrosis Foundation. And, Ken, you were talking during the break, obviously a great foundation, but one of the tops in the country.
Yeah, they are considered year in, year out one of the top charitable foundations to get involved in. Year in, year out, nearly 90 cents on the dollar goes strictly towards research, and it's really been helpful.
That's awesome. And again, the proceeds towards this golf outing going to the CF Foundation. Now, Ron, if there's somebody out there that might not be able to play golf on that Sunday, but are interested and want to sort of give a little something pertaining to your group, can they go about and making a donation?
Sure, they can mail it to Sideliners, 17 East Main Street for sales, or they can contact me, Ronald_Mescher at yahoo.com, and make arrangements for that.
And I guess also the same contact information would be important in trying to sign up for the event.
Sure, yeah, you can do that, or you can stop in at Sideliners, pick up an entry form, and fill it out and come out and have fun.
All right. Now, on that Sunday, how's it sort of shape up? I mean, what are the activities? What are the events? Some of the contests, and then I guess what time are we starting?
We start at 8 o'clock. It's a shotgun start at Stillwater Valley. We have skill events: longest drive for the women, longest drive for the men, longest putt, closest to the pin, both women and men, and just go out and have fun.
And then for the prizes, I know you had mentioned a couple of them, but you get a lot of them sort of the day of the event, right?
Yeah, a lot of people bring stuff in that day or that week. I'll have a lot of things, and pretty much everybody gets a door prize, a pretty decent door prize. And at the end, we'll have a raffle, and we'll auction off some tickets, Dragons tickets, maybe some Reds tickets. We've had Reds tickets in the past. Somebody's donated Reds tickets, and we've auctioned those off, and it's just a great fundraiser.
And now, like I mentioned, $40 for members, $50 for the week pass, the trail pass, and then $60 for non-members. And that also includes food? Food
and cart, yeah. John's IGA has donated the food.
And I got it. You mentioned it earlier, but I got to ask this: How did you draw the winner? Right? Where did you come up with that? Because that's really unique.
The first year we had it, I had someone. It just had individuals want to play. Individuals enter, and we couldn't figure out how to put them on teams. They were such a diverse, couldn't get fair teams. And the guy had doing it. He said, just pull the winner out of a hat. Oh, what a neat idea. So that's what we've done. Get your team and you pull it out of a hat.
That's what you've done ever since. Really, really cool. Okay, so for four-person teams, scramble format, and again, food provided, lots of door prizes, and also a skins game. They got skill prizes, and it's going to be a really, really fun day on that 20th day in July. Is there sort of a deadline for folks to sign up?
I got the 17th of July as kind of a deadline, but we'll take entries right up to the day of the event.
All right, and again, we were talking about the Cystic Fibrosis Sideliners Golf Outing, as all the proceeds go to the Cystic Fibrosis Foundation. Sort of running out of time, guys, as, again, the event going to be on that Sunday at Stillwater Valley Golf Club in Versailles. Before I let you go, just sort of your final thoughts, final words. We'll start with you, Ken.
I just thank you for giving us the opportunity to be on the air today, and I hope people come out. And if you can't come out, donate.
Trevor, your final thoughts.
Yeah, I'd like to thank you for having us on the air, and mainly thank the supporters who've come out throughout the years, and those who are thinking about coming out this year and years to come. I really appreciate it.
And Ron, your final words.
Ditto. They said it all. We really appreciate being on, and really appreciate all the support we've received over the years, and all the fun that's been had, and more to come.
And open for everybody.
Open for everyone.
All right, well, we'll have some fun on the 20th for sure. Gentlemen, thank you so much for stopping by.
Thank you for having us.
All right, and that's going to do it for Community Ties on this Monday. Again, the Cystic Fibrosis Sideliners Golf Outing, July 20th, and all proceeds going to the Cystic Fibrosis Foundation, as we got to learn about CF this morning, and we hope to get some folks out there, have some fun at Stillwater on that Sunday, as, again, you can find out more details, Sideliners Sports Bar and Grill, 17 East Main Street in Versailles. Tomorrow on the show, we're going to be talking about Farm Power of the Past. That is coming to Greenville for the weekend, as happening at the Darke County Fairgrounds, as Von Oswald is going to be my guest for Tuesday, July 8th. Up next, it is your Midday Farm Show, brought to you by the Rodeo Shop.
Not only does the Rodeo Shop have new